Hello, it's Father Samuel Hakim in Denver with a word of hope for the 19th Sunday in Ordinary Time. Today, we Dominicans celebrate the solemnity of our holy founder, Saint Dominic. Dominic began his religious life in Osma in Spain as a cathedral canon, more or less living a monastic life there at the cathedral, praying the Liturgy of the Hours, celebrating Mass, and living a life of prayer and contemplation. It wasn't until later that the bishop, Diego, would take Dominic along on a mission. They got to southern France, in the region of Toulouse, and Dominic was kind of shocked by what he found there. There was a heresy which had run rampant, a very dangerous and pessimistic heresy that taught that nature and the human person and everything with material existence was fundamentally and inherently evil. They found clergy uneducated and unwilling and unable, really, to combat this heresy. Clergy who were not just uneducated, but many of whom were also living a somewhat scandalous life. It must have been shocking for Dominic to come and see these things. I'm sure that there was a bit of a temptation to hide away, to run back to the safe confines of the cathedral, and to continue his life of prayer there. But that's not what he did. Instead, he realized the necessity, the importance of evangelizing, of doing what he could to help these people. And so he founds the Order of Preachers. When we look out at our world today, we see many things that Dominic himself saw. We see people leaving the faith behind and turning toward false religions or dangerous philosophies and worldviews. We see clergy not really living up to their call. Some who, yes, unfortunately have fallen into scandalous behaviors. We see a world in need, a world which is suffering. For us, too, it might be tempting to run away, to hide, to sort of bunker down in the church. These are the good and holy people. I'll surround myself with them, and I myself will be good. But the gospel commands that we do more. You see, we're called to evangelize, to reach out. Now, I'm here in Denver for a very festive weekend. Yesterday, we had 5 men profess their simple vows and continue their lives as Dominicans. This evening, we will vest 5 more in the habit of St. Dominic as they begin their novitiate year. These men, just like Dominic, have answered the call to evangelize, to reach out, to continue that mission of preaching, bringing others into the fold in the joy of the gospel. But they're not the only ones called to this mission. All of us as Catholics, all of us as Christians are called to evangelize. Yes, it might be tempting to hide ourselves away. But that's not what we're called to do. May St. Dominic be our guide in our mission of evangelization as we work to reach out to those in need of a joyful message. May the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ, that preached so heavily and so importantly by St. Dominic, be our message as well. May God bless you. Happy solemnity of our Holy Father Dominic.